All right. Let's try this again. If you didn't catch that, this is a Mouse and Man. I am Drew. My man Patches is right here. We'll hopefully make a cameo to say hello to us on screen. We will let him chill for now, but this is episode 1 of Disney's Castle of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse. And I just discovered that this game existed. I knew that the original version existed, and I played that long ago and intended to play that more, on this channel at some point, but just learned that there was this 2013 remake that I'm kind of excited to try. So we're going to do that tonight, see how far we get with that, and maybe do a doubleheader stream and go to some of the game we were playing last night. Non-Disney game, but a very fun game, and I played for 5.5 hours on stream and got pretty well hooked. So we're trying to keep it Disney, but those things are pulling at me. But this will be good. This will be exciting. Hope you enjoy it. Please like and subscribe if you would. Really appreciate your support of our channel and really enjoy hanging out with you. Pretty well hooked. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay. Got my Mirror shirt on that they hook me at the theater sometimes with the movie merch. I just can't help myself. So I thought this was a cool one. Oh yeah. I have a Thunderbolts movie reservation I am going to cancel right now because we are doing this instead. And I have already seen Thunderbolts. It is worth seeing, I think, if you are a superhero movie fan and haven't seen it yet. Not the most memorable movie I've ever seen, but pretty legit.
Once upon a time, two devoted sweethearts set out on a summer afternoon to enjoy the sunshine, the warm breeze, and the pleasure of each other's company. Mickey and Minnie were so happy that they were certain everyone must feel the same. But alas, joy is not found in all hearts. Where there should be love and kindness, there is jealousy and anger. The witch Mizrabel had such a heart, one filled with darkness.
Mizrabel.
Aw, it's okay, Minnie. I bet the sun'll be back in a jiffy.
Mickey's wish was not to be. The day turned to night, and the skies thundered with ill will and fury.
Yikes!
In the brief moment that Mickey closed his eyes against the bright flash of lightning, his happiness was shattered.
Minnie!
The evil witch Mizrabel had kidnapped Minnie. The old crone had always been.
Look who it is. Mizrabel. Adam. Hey.
Now she
Oh, you're training to be a paralegal. Very cool. I think we talked about law school or something. You asked me about that. Good to see you. Congrats on nearing the end there.
As Mizrabel took to the skies with his beloved Minnie, Mickey knew he had to act fast.
Mickey, save me!
Running with all his might, he chased the witch through the forest. Mickey
Grimhild?
scurried
Who's
all the way to
who's Grimhild? I thought she looks like the.
of illusion.
I got my Snow White movie merch on here. I thought she looked like that queen, the evil Snow White queen. Or is the Snow White queen's name Grimhild? Class is to test if you can handle law school. Oh, so you have one more week. Her actual name is Grimhild. She's such a she's such a nice looking, you know, Gal Gadot form, regular form, and then she turns into the hag. Grimhild sounds like a hag's name. So you have one more year to finish the paralegal certificate, but you are done for the year. If I understand correctly, you are done for the year in a week.
Ominous and terrifying, the castle stood out against the skyline like a shadow from a horrible nightmare. Lost and alone, what was Mickey to do?
Oh, really? They've
Fate intervened in the guise of a mysterious old mouse. Caution, lad, for Mizrabel's plans are truly wicked. Using a magic spell, she intends to steal Minnie's youth and beauty. Your sweetheart will be left as hideous as the witch is now.
I think the live action movie is worth seeing.
Oh no! How can I say?
Got a lot of hate. I think it didn't deserve, but they just re-released it. I think for like this weekend at least.
Rainbow Bridge. It will take you to where Minnie is being held. But beware the gem keepers. They are Mizrabel's.
Yeah, that's good. Pace yourself.
of misery.
Do you know where you're gonna go?
Their treasures easily.
Gems? Gem keepers. Got it. Wait, where do I find them?
Within Mizrabel's castle of illusion. But beware, young mouse. The witch has created strange worlds.
This is like what Mickey would look like if he aged.
Prevent you from reaching her. Each gem is guarded by one of Mizrabel's masters.
Yeah, I mean, she's a talented performer, whatever you think about the things she says.
And remember, use great caution. Mickey did not take the old mouse's words lightly. He thanked him and rushed to the castle gates.
She's quite a good singer. I thought I really liked that,
Mizrabel's twisted playground of trickery and peril.
I really liked the
As it seemed.
Nothing You Can Take From Me Is Ever Worth Keeping song number in that Hunger Games movie. Thought that was kind of a banger. I like that kind of music though too. Oh, nice. I'd love to. Weren't you just, you were just in Europe recently, or England, or if I recall?
The toy soldier guards were proud and regimental, but to a mouse on a mission, they were mere stepping stones to higher things.
I would believe that. This narrator has old mouse energy.
Into the castle entryway strode the mouse with the heart of a great lion, though his knees felt more like those of a frightened kitten.
There were like several Mickey Castle of something or Illusion something. Like in this generation, there were a bunch of, in the Sega generation, that was when the original version of this came out, there was like a number of the games, and I don't know if I'm mixing them up. I think this was the most well-known one, but anyway. Study abroad trip. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing about saving up for a proper Disney World trip. My first Disney World trip would be pretty epic. Even if I went by myself, I would be all about it. Sometimes I like to do things by myself. I'm kind of a maverick sometimes like that.
Mickey crossed the threshold and emerged once again into the forest. But it was changed somehow. This wasn't the pastoral wood he remembered.
All right. Oh yeah, I will. Starting to think more seriously about it. I've always, been saying that as like sort of a one-day type thing, but I think I might just have to plan it and make it happen. Part of me kind of wants to move down there for just a little while, for like a year or two maybe, and just like get it all out of my system. I don't know if I would like Florida, but I think the heat would not be my favorite thing. Welcome to Enchanted Forest. It's enchanted, all right. I'm shocked that I didn't hear about this game, this remake, sooner. Like, if there are games like this out here for that are Disney games, like remakes like this, I need to know about them. In October, what's going on in October? I don't know. The Prime Ministers of Misery. Man, that's a name for a evil group. We are the Prime Ministers of Misery. Who did you say you wanted to meet at a specific location?
Mickey remembered how accurate he always was in the annual apple throwing contest back home.
I'm drawing blanks on that. I'll probably remember once you tell me. Throw an apple at the chest. Yeah, I did that. I just want to like get up on these branches and stuff that I seem to be failing to jump up to miserably. I've been watching a couple YouTube videos that have been giving rundowns of all these different Disney games. So I got I have a list of some other games that I have not tried yet that I plan to track down and find. Follow the arrows multiple times.
Suddenly, Mickey was in another part of the wood. Were these gigantic trees, or had Mickey been shrunk?
I gotta get into platforming mode here. I've been playing Zelda. I've been doing that RPG last night. I was doing a shooter before that, but I haven't done any platformers recently. I don't think.
Mickey found himself
Location is in
back at the
France. Oh, you wanted to meet. What's her name at the Tower of Terror? I wish I could remember her name. It's a good name. It's not the Tower of Terror. I thought it was the girl. I thought it was Susie Sunshine or whatever in the Tower of Terror. How do I get up there? Yeah, I guess that makes sense because they don't have random characters from the ride in Tower of Terror, other than like the bellhops, which are just people who worked the ride. Man, I thought I got that right though. Need to progress it. Oh, there's a ropes. They're just teasing me with things I can't yet reach. Location is main Disneyland Park. Oh, you're talking about the Haunted Mansion character. I can't even remember if they call it the Haunted Mansion there, but the equivalent. Yeah. The narrator is cool too. Oh my god. This reminds me of a level in the Up game. Much less frustrating than that, but I don't want to speak too soon. Oh no! Phantom Manor, is that it? Maybe I should just stop. I could do both, I guess, but I was like, maybe instead of trying to buy a house, like, as a financial goal, I should just make it my goal to become like a proper member of the DVC and just stay in the stay in cool resorts. Yeah, I don't remember the name of the person. Sally Shines was my best guess. The camp. I'm trying to find a way, something to complain about here, but it's mostly me just failing. Okay.
Whew, that was close.
Yeah, I think buying a house would be a better life choice probably, but it would be a cool thing, like if you had the money to do that and like get those. I don't really even know how it works. I think it's pretty expensive, like tens of thousands of dollars, I want to say. Oh, this isn't.
Mickey had seen too many strange things to be spooked by the portly poltergeists. In fact, he could make use of them.
Third level bosses, huh? I still got some training to do, I think, before I'm ready for bosses. I gotta get the hang of this. Oh my god. Is it Ghost? I'll never remember the name. Because I don't know any characters from that ride either. But how will you meet the ghost? Just gotta remember the high jump is just hold. Mitchell's our MR. You really have a lot of faith in me to remember. MR Marion Ravenwood? Is that it? I feel like I'm mixing up the lady in Indiana Jones with the person who... Is Marion Ravenwood the person from Indiana Jones? Yeah, I felt like Raven was a good guess, but Marion Ravenswood is the lady in Indiana Jones. Is Karen? No, I can't remember her name. Karen, not Carpenter. Karen Allen. Hello, Nicholas. Welcome. Good to see you. How you been? Hope you had a good week. Yeah, you said her last name has Raven in it, but oh man, yeah. What's Raven's name in That's So Raven? Assume it's not her. Is it That's So Raven? Oh! Oh, it's Grenhilda.
With her cool laugh, but perhaps she was secretly worried about how close he was getting.
Last letter of the first name is E. I'm drawing blanks, like total blanks. Raven, man. I want to believe that the answer is somewhere in my memory, but if Marion Ravenwood is not it, and I can't think of any other Raven names that are good guesses, I may be out of juice. Ms. Rebel left the front door of the castle unlocked. Yeah. Which is not the brightest bulb in the shed or whatever. It's a tool in the shed. Bulb in the room. The sharpest crayon. Most colorful crayon. Her evil is rivaled only by her stupidity. Yeah, I'm gonna need just to get the answer at this point. I'm probably gonna want to kick myself when I hear it though, but I just don't have any more guesses. Hide the diamonds on it. Yeah, she really isn't very careful with her diamond collection, just sort of scattering it all about the forest. Melanie Ravenswood. Wait, so then what's the girl? I had the last name right? Oh, I was so close. I was like so close. What is the Indiana Jones and Raiders? Marion Ravenwood. So it was Marion. Oh, Ravenswood. Oh man, you're precise. Yeah. I'm gonna. I can't fault myself for missing the S, but you are right. So I wonder if they were Melanie Ravenwood. That's so close to Marion Ravenwood. I wonder if they had like that in mind as a tip of the cap or something for some reason. Did I? It did. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, we can exit from the menu here. That's good to know.
With the frights and sprites of the forest behind him, Mickey faced the next part of his quest with renewed courage.
I like the strolling.
Ah, the grumpy old oak tree. Like all of Ms. Rebel's illusions, he was no friend to Mickey.
Yikes. gosh. Off to a rough start.
With the frights and sprites of the forest behind him.
Do 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 do. Walking to my doom. Do 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 do.
Ah, the grumpy old oak tree. Like all of Miserabel's illusions, he was no friend to Mickey.
Stupid acorns. Keep forgetting about the acorns, but the first minister of misery, huh? Oh wow, we got a jumper. Oh, and a roller. Oh, and the acorns. We're learning. Oh, I forgot. Oh, jeez.
With the frights and sprites of the forest behind him, Mickey faced the next... Ah, the grumpy old oak tree. Like all of Miserabel's illusions, he was no friend to Mickey.
All right, don't forget the acorns. Well, it didn't matter. I remembered the acorns and still got nailed. Jump, jump, acorns, run. Jumping. Rolling. Acorns, oh. Jump. Jumping. Rolling. Woo! Acorns. Oh! Feels like a soccer goalie where you have to, oh my gosh. You're taking a penalty shot or something and you just have to like, you only have enough time to like guess. You have to commit to jumping one way or the other, and there's no time to course correct if you get it wrong. That's always been an interesting like thing. I don't watch much soccer, but I always thought that was an interesting element of it, like the penalty kicks and the shootouts when the goalies are just like in a real bad spot and they have to dive like one way or the other, and if they just dive the wrong way, they score a goal. Because you just cannot cover the net. These acorns are crushing me right now, though. Okay, now he does the jumps twice. Roll. Acorns. Jump. One more jump. Jump. Roll. Acorns. Oh, so smooth. Now this. Oh, I guess that's a duck. Acorns. Oh, no. Jump. Get up there. Oh, my God. That was a brutal sequence. Oh. Oh. Dang. Dang. It's quite a difficulty spike, I guess, with the... I mean, it's just so forgiving. Like, you can just be as bad as I was up until now and get away with it. And here, it's not the hardest thing in the world by any means, but it's like a proper boss fight. Woo. I was like too close to him. Unforced error. I guess the acorns all fall in the same place, but yeah, I think I was like too close to him so that like the overhang on the top of him. Oh, I did it again! Just got too excited. Ooh. I'm perfect on the acorns and now screwing up on... Oh, this part's just been brutalizing me. I gotta get that right. Okay. But somehow still perfect on the acorns. Did I get him? Yes.
The red rainbow gem was finally his. Now it was time for our hero to move on.
Time for our hero to move on.
Exploring the castle halls, Mickey now had one of the rainbow gems that would help him save Minnie.
A dedicated gamer? Epic Mickey, dude. You're in the right place.
Would not give them up without a fight.
Yeah, I've been on a roll. Pretty much everything about this game. Well then, doubly good to have you here. You've played this one too, Adam? Sounds like it. Now the next floor, and so we go to the first stage on the next floor.
Mickey emerged into a toy box of peril, another of the witch's illusions.
I've been watching these lists of Disney games, and they rate highly and remember fondly the SNES games, like DuckTales, and DuckTales isn't the hardest thing, but Darkwing Duck and Chippendale are on those lists, and those games are freaking hard. You can see me struggle with them on streams from a while ago. And boy, they are like, this is like, you know, child's play to those things. Like those old school, like 16-bit side scrollers were just 16, 8-bit NES, SNES, like Genesis. Even the Disney games that were quote unquote for kids, like to me, like I play them and they are absolutely punishing. Like to the point where the only thing making it playable for me at all is the fact that there's a rewind button that you can use to just cheat as much as you want. It's pretty crazy. It's very humbling and just, yeah, they don't make games like that so much anymore. When you find a mirror, pay attention to what the tiles show. Illusions. Mirror, mirror, I got my mirror shirt on. I didn't realize how appropriate this shirt was for tonight. We met Grimhild right off the bat, and now we're talking mirrors and illusions. It's funny, this mirror, mirror shirt, which I think is a cooler shirt. This is like one of two shirts they were selling for the Snow White movie, and I got them both because I'm a junkie. But it was this shirt and a light blue one with Snow White on it, like a cool graphic of Snow White. And at the theater I go to, all of these were gone really quickly, but the Snow White ones no one was buying. And I don't know if that was just Rachel Ziegler hate or what, but this is a little bit cooler shirt, definitely a bit cooler shirt, but the other one's pretty cool, and Snow White is the hero, so I was wondering if there was more to the poor sales of the Snow White version than just, you know, the shirt being a little less cool, because it was a very, very unequal sales on those shirts. They had tons of the Snow White ones and like none of the mirror ones, unless I'm really overthinking this, but just thinking it through. Unless they ordered more of the Snow White ones, thinking that the Snow White ones would be the popular one, and perhaps they actually were, but I don't think that's the case. I think that these were just selling better. Anyway, you read a comic where the seven dwarves wish for something to visit them so they won't be lonely, and he sends them Dumbo. Okay, I gotcha, Epic Mickey. What is that? Oh, it's a comic. That's cool. Cool crossover. A lot of good crossovers in the Disney universe, games and otherwise. But they could still do a lot with that. Of course, the one of the most noteworthy and memorable and bold, I might add, which is why I appreciate it, crossovers is the the Final Fantasy Disney mashup in Kingdom Hearts. Like that to me is like it's not a perfect game. It's a really good game, and I'm glad to be playing it. We're still playing Kingdom Hearts 3, so that'll be coming soon. More of that, but just the mix between the Disney universe and the Final Fantasy is really random, and they picked a good partner for video games because Final Fantasy is, you know, maybe not like Disney level influential in video games, but it's you know, a proper video game, classic video game property. So it was just like a cool mashup. Do not step on the Joker cards. Was this some kind of dead end? So I'd like to see them do more things like that. If they, like, whoever came up and greenlighted, came up with that idea and allowed it to happen. I'm kind of surprised Disney went there just on their own because they're pretty protective of their properties and haven't, you know, as cool as Final Fantasy is, like it's so different and they haven't done anything like that. Although Mickey has had his mouse ears into everything over the years, so, you know, apart from like Jesus, Mickey Mouse might be one of the most not recognizable, but like, I don't know, he's just been on like every piece of merch you can imagine. So, in all sorts of contexts, they've used him for every possible marketing purpose. Oh, with the clap back. This is a cool level. Cool looking. Yeah, I saw this. I found out about this game literally tonight, and bought it literally tonight. Because I knew there was the old 2D version, but I had no idea that they did this 12 years ago now. Oh. .360s. Oh, nice. Yeah, I love that you can get the 360 games on this. Like, to me, like, you know, I'm getting older. Like, these games that are from 2013, like, don't seem like childhood games to me. You know, like, they are games from when I was already an adult and still playing games. And so, I don't know, I think like it's like the way like your grandma or grandpa can watch old movies and that seem like old and dated to you maybe as a younger person. Like, I mean, I like old movies, but I feel like my grandma was always watching like black and white movies and just she almost preferred it because it didn't seem so antiquated. She just liked it because it was, you know, what she was used to. So I gotta stop that strategy with hiding beneath the blocks. It's not working at all. I fully support remakes like this, though. Jesus. The thing I want to see most, though, is more inventive games like Disney Illusion Island, or not Illusion Island, Epic Mickey. Like Epic Mickey Rebrush to me, especially with Adam's help, was a very good experience, and like probably the best, like, I don't know, the most enjoyable thing starring Mickey, certainly, I think, that I've played. And you know, the purest content within the theme of this channel, a mix of quality and thematic fidelity that I very much appreciated. It just and just as a remake, period, like, apart from Disney, like it was chef's kiss in addressing the issues that were glaring correctable issues from the original game. Like, it took a game that was problematic with the camera and controls when it came out, for the time even, and made it totally playable in a way that it wasn't before. Like, I'm glad I have those. I had played like a good portion of the original to appreciate that, because if you picked up that game, and I played the original, like, it was one of the first games I played on this channel a year ago now. We're like on our year anniversary of doing Disney games on this channel. But when I started, that was one of the ones I did before Rebrush came out, and I got about halfway through and wanted to pull my hair out. And so I appreciate the upgrades. Like, if I had just picked up Rebrushed without having played the camera and control situation of the first one, I wouldn't have appreciated it as much, for sure. That was fun. That was one creepy Jack-in-the-Box, yeah. Jack-in-the-Boxes, I mean, they have high potential for creepiness, between being clowns and the way they, you know, come at you.
Playthings were somewhat less than playful.
You should, if you think you would enjoy it, because I don't know, I find that even though, like, I don't have a ton of people that watch, like, I always have fun with the people that do, and it's, you know, I just have fun doing it. So I like it also as like a, I've finished more games, for one thing. It's like a mildly creative project just to put a channel with a theme together, with adding content to it over time. But I like the fact that it's like a journal. Like, if you're, you know, I just talk about the things that I think about, and I have, you know, my dog hanging out with me, and I went through a lot last year. Like, so, like, looking back at those, I don't know, I like to rewatch my streams sometimes and just see what I was talking about. I appreciate it. I have it on, I put it on, like, on mute a lot of times, or not even on mute, but I will rewatch my streams like the day after, while I'm like working here from home, and just have it on as something I'm sort of not really paying attention to in the background, but just sort of half listening to. And then it's also nice to see the gameplay on the big screen when I play it, because while I'm streaming it, I'm watching it on a smaller, like, laptop screen. I don't know how to make I need to set up something where I can play on the TV while also streaming, because I do miss that. Like, I played all of Indiana Jones on this laptop screen, and didn't actually appreciate the gameplay on the bigger screen. Indiana Jones was, yeah, that also is one of the best games we've played on this channel, for sure. Like if anything like Indiana Jones comes out in the Disney or Disney-related genre as a video game, we will be all over that. Can I do a... Yeah, okay, I gotta remember to do that. This remake seems like it probably took more liberties with the format and stuff than DuckTales did. Because DuckTales like felt like an older game that they had just polished up the graphics on, and this feels a little bit more current with the level design and things than I think even the first would have. Great Circle does not give us a chance to expose. Father Ventura seems a little sus to me, I gotta say. Was he a traitor to the Pope? I think our theme on this channel could be described as, you know, like if you would see it at a Disney theme park, it's something, if it's like an IP that you might see at a Disney theme park, you might see it here. I will go beyond that though, and play stuff that you wouldn't see if there's a video game for it that's worth playing. Like if it's from some random Disney, if it says that That's So Raven has a video game. I was watching on that countdown list, apparently, that came out in the 2000s or something that is worth playing. And so even though you wouldn't see a Raven at the theme park, except on maybe Disney Channel night, we might go there. We also went to some random places the last couple days with the off-topic streams that I have mixed feelings about because I've tainted the purity of the theme on the channel. I did label it separately though, and am not going to full-on do full streams of other games, like all the way through the game.
Perhaps, if he flipped that switch, Mickey could see the world from a different perspective.
I don't know. Maybe I don't want to delete him, but maybe I'll make him private or something.
Our hero wasn't sure if he was upside down, downside up, or a bit of both.
So they're not visibly polluting the Disney content on the channel. Great games though that I was playing. I played 2 non-Disney game streams, which was Zelda and Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, and last night starting Expedition 33, which is very popular new game, highly reviewed. I have a lot of thoughts about that that I talked a lot about last night. But a lot of fun. Can definitely see why people like it. Yeah, I know. I do I do have a secondary channel too that I just haven't really ever posted to, and I'm just like, I probably wouldn't get any fewer people than watch here, honestly. Like, I think if it were content that the algorithm could push out at all, like, I'd still get some people watching. I'd have to start, you know, getting subs from scratch, but a VR horror game, I'm not concerned about, like, I mean, I'm not concerned about being, like, obviously I've sworn on this channel and talked about some mature things. Like, I always say when I set up the stream that it's not for kids. That's like an option you choose. So I'm not totally committed to the family-friendly stuff. Like, I don't really care. I try to be mindful of the fact that if I'm doing Disney games, like, maybe some younger people are watching, but, like, also they're not. Like, no one watches that. Like, I mean, people, like, is such a small channel, and I'm so generally tame that it's not, like, an issue. But I do think about that. But I don't want to get so far like off theme from like a content standpoint that I'm doing. Like, some of the stuff in the game last night was like the tree filled with dead bodies was probably not, like, it was a little farther than I wanted to go here. I don't even know where I'm going right now as I'm rambling and hitting these switches. These frickin' toy soldiers are coming at me. Happy Funland. That sounds like a Five Nights at Freddy's kind of thing. Which is a cool, I like that concept. I was a little disappointed with the movie though. Damn. The movie wasn't that good. Although I heard a lot of fans of the franchise, which I don't really claim to be, other than just liking the concept, but a lot of legitimate fans of the franchise, I think, were happy with the movie. Yeah, it was just very forgettable. I don't remember. Oh my god. I'm also like drinking beers on the stream, so it's like not a child stream.
Playthings were somewhat less than playful.
A place more for Disney adults. I like that we are, you know, over time, like we've built up a pretty good collection of Disney games of various kinds, and Marvel and Star Wars and stuff, and so we're getting a good collection of streams here and games. Because the Disney gaming universe is like pretty significant historically as well. And I feel like it has untapped potential because they haven't been as serious about making serious games as they could. And if they go there, it could be really exciting. Which is why a thing like Kingdom Hearts is so exciting. And why a thing like Epic Mickey is, okay, I've just been stupid trying to jump on all their heads when I could be throwing things at them. But I only have so many apples, right? All right, I gotta like be serious here because this is actually hard or something. I did have I was just talking about like how this channel has never really like grown, which is fine with me ultimately because this is just something I do for fun, and I like a smaller group sometimes, but we did have like 30 people on for a good while for whatever reason the other night for Dreamlight Valley, and that was like on the very high end of people I've ever seen in the room at one time for that long, for sure. But strangely, it didn't lead to that many more overall views. I mean, I like that people were watching for like more time, but It was strange to me because I would have thought for sure that would have meant more overall views. I just watched it. I watched this channel. There's this British video game channel called Triple Jump that has been operating for the past few years, and they do a good job. Like, I really like them. And they just announced that they were shutting down. I hadn't noticed at all, like, that they were having problems. They just kept producing the same content, but they released this video the other day where they explained how they were ending operations. They do it full time, but apparently they had been having view problems and trying to figure out why their content had been doing, a certain level of performance for a sustained period of time and then just dropped off like a lot. And so it made them not, I guess, profitable or something anymore. But I'm sad about it. Like, I subscribe to the other guys, like, new channels. Like, the presenters are kind of starting from scratch, I think. But this was a channel that was run by this other channel. Like, it was started by a guy who started another channel that's more popular called Cultaholic. I don't know if anybody knows what that is, but that's the parent channel that I guess probably pulled the plug on Triple Jump. I didn't know that they were owned by anybody until then, but I'm sad they're going away. I went back and looked at some of their recent videos and did see that they were doing less views than their earlier videos, but as a viewer, I wouldn't have noticed that. Like, I wouldn't have been paying too close attention to whether they had, 300,000 or 30,000 views. It's a channel with 300,000 subscribers, though. So, I mean, it seems like there's something to salvage there. I don't know what they'll do with the channel. Oh my god. Alright, no room for error. What? Respawning Jack-in-the-Box? Broken by Bob. Hello. Welcome. Broken Boy Bob.
Mickey moved onward into the land of toys. These playthings were somewhat less.
Man, I am bogged the F down in this level so far. Not paying enough attention, but... Oh, I've been starting with 3? I didn't even notice I'm only starting with 3 stars, too. Don't stop at a cell phone store first? Why do you say that? Dang, I was doing pretty good. It's hard to tell with the plane flying around, like, whether he's on my, like, depth level. That's my excuse. There's no excuses for that. All right. Woo! No! No! Things were going well. One time your mom stopped at a cell phone store, it would be 5 minutes. Oh man, yeah, that would be torture. What's up, Oak? Oh, you're being tempted with movie purchases, huh? Um, I liked. Actually, they're both pretty good, but the first one definitely landed um, a little more with me, just because it's the original story, and I don't know. I always thought that the second half with the grown-up kids was not quite as interesting. Oh shit! Oh damn! 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 Not the first time I've spilled beer on this carpet, but not what you want to do. Are you gonna get him? The first, there's nothing. The thing about it, though, for me, is that nothing that comes after the opening scene even comes close to how much I like it. So while I like the story and everything, and it's all kind of cool and interesting, like that first scene just is such a epic scene with the gutter and all of that, and the just popping up on Georgie. It's hard to nothing else tops it after. It's all downhill from there. Conjuring and the Nun. They are. I know the Conjuring is like slightly is somewhat above average. Not as good as the It movies, I think. Bill Skarsgård does the thing with his face um, that makes the like clown look so creepy. He like has done it on late night shows and stuff, and it just is eerie. It's just a funky face. The salesperson was doing his job. Yeah, I would have been losing my mind as a kid, ready to get to Disney World. I remember like being very tortured by the amount of time that my parents would spend in what was it, Costco or like Sam's Club. Um, Growing up, we had to go down every aisle, and we would go sometimes like I don't know, a couple times a month, and it just was. Now I like it because I'm a person who buys things, but as a child, you were just like, oh my god. Right, yeah, we are not missing that star. I definitely have fond memories of my playthrough of Illusion Island, the Mickey platformer, much more recent from 2023. I just finished that finally after like a year of sparingly playing it. One of my most recent streams. But it was a really good game overall. Really cool, different game. Cool art style. Pretty good writing. It had a Metroidvania style platformer where you were kind of following a map and unlocking different areas as you went along, revisiting places.
He hadn't quite succeeded, but in a topsy-turvy world, there was always room for one more turn.
Oh god, so sloppy. The day you beat sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom game. Icy. That's awesome. That's like a, it's like a, just a classic peak kid moment. It's like exactly the type of feeling that, you know, describes why Disneyland is awesome. Or Disney World. Oh god, the sloppiness. I gotta remember that they pop out of there. So I have 2 lives left, is that it? I can't believe it's been almost, it's almost a year since I was at Disneyland. And for me, in my last few years, that is quite a drought. Yeah, Magic Kingdom at midnight, like, I don't get why they close so early. I still have my Disneyland pass. I, like, stupidly renewed it, thinking I was going to move back really soon. And then did not. It's good until I'm on the hook for it until November.
We hadn't quite succeeded.
Yeah, stop
In the
backtracking.
topsy-turvy world, there was always room for one more turn.
I just gotta remember. Isn't this where I need to be going? I just keep failing at it. I'm backtracking because I'm paying like 30% attention to this game and like 60% attention to my ramblings. But I gotta rebalance that ratio, or else this will become pointless. Okay, that was successful. I remember this. Remember this not going well, because this little mother respawns in his box after you kill him. Damn you, Scuba Steve. Okay, I do the same thing, and gotta stop doing that. I mean, it happens, but I've spent so much money on things I don't need over the years just to get a like slight rush of having bought something. I gotta stop doing that. I always look at the $5 movies on Amazon Prime, and those, if I find a tempting one of those, I'll usually buy it. I've bought some of those recently. I will pay full price for movies, digital movies, if it's like a movie that I just truly loved. Like, I bought that movie Anora that won the Best Picture this year. I bought that like because I had seen it in the movies and knew I really liked it and wanted to watch it as soon as it was available on home video, so I did that. But it's rare that I do that. All right, 2 stars. There's one up there. That's a full life. How do I get up there? Ermager. Oh my god, they fall. But I'm not losing health from that somehow. Can you even stand on the black ones? They just disappear really quick. Look in the mirror. Oh. I had already gotten across. I thought there was something cool to see in the mirror, so I went back. I thought it was like an Easter egg. And now I have to like... I lucked out without actually like knowing that, and now I have to like do it the right way. And I'm failing. What a costly mistake. Because it is not easy to read this backwards or through the mirror. This is... I see what it's doing, but it's like really hard to follow. Okay, I think I'm starting to get it. Oh my god. I saw that coming. Really testing my patience. I don't understand this. Wait. Here. Here. Whew! Man, oh man. I cannot believe I did that just accidentally the first time and then couldn't get it trying that many times in a row. What an interesting and humbling experience. Please don't take me all the way to the back. Wow. Talk about getting humbled. Jesus. This level is just owning me. I don't know. Maybe. See how I'm feeling. I might do, I might stop there and switch to Kingdom Hearts or more of that game I was playing last night. That was pretty slick. A fucking airplane. And now I gotta do this again. I feel like I'm gonna just believe that I'm a pro at this now. It's not the hardest thing, it's just you gotta pay attention. Boom. Now we have 1 star and these maniacs. Did we do this the last time? Or we didn't make it this far, we're finally out? Woo! That was, that was rigorous.
Into a new corner of the Castle of Illusion ran Mickey. But what was that odd green box? It seemed chillingly familiar. The Jack-in-the-Box, of course.
Oh no! Now I'm in trouble!
I'm still just like in awe that I didn't know about this remake. Really stingy with the stars also. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Friggin' Prime Minister over here. God. Oh my God. You get like 1, maybe 2 shots at it. And if you miss that friggin' launch, that jump, you're just not in a good place. What the hell? Oh boy. With 1 health thing. Oh. Alright, so we learned you can't touch the wire either. Not just the hand. It sucks that you can't get those that health back anywhere before you do this. Or maybe you could and I just missed it.
Oh no! And now I'm in trouble!
Wait, what? I died?
Into a new corner of
How
the
did it,
castle
how did
of
I
illusion
die?
ran Mickey. But what was that odd green box? It seemed the Jack-in-the-Box, of course.
Oh no! And now I'm in trouble!
So fast. Oh no. Dang. Gosh
Into a new
dang it.
corner of the castle of illusion ran Mickey. But what was that odd green box? The Jack-in-the-Box, of course.
Oh no! And now I'm in trouble!
This game's not the easiest thing in the world. I lost health there. Brutal. As I clipped the edge of the box. Just no room for error. There's just no way to tell which way he's going.
Into a new corner of the castle of illusion ran Mickey. But what was that odd green box?
I probably will stop after this, Adam.
Familiar.
Oh, we'll see. I'm already traumatized by this.
Jack-in-the-Box, of course.
But it's good. It'll be good to get past this guy. I feel like I'm not hopeless here, but I gotta be really good. because yeah, he's not the smartest villain. That part is hard.
Rainbow gem. Mickey's heart swelled with renewed hope, but the quest to save Minnie was far from over. The second rainbow gem was safely gathered, but Mickey had no time to congratulate.
Maybe I'll do another stage, one more stage. Did it.
And Minnie were yet to be found.
I just want more stars.
As Mickey surveyed this new world, he noticed colossal storm clouds gathering in the skies. Hopefully the rain would hold off long enough for him to make it back to the castle.
Like the colors here. And as soon as I say that, we're in a totally different area.
Underground, Mickey wondered what sort of subterranean strangeness he was about to encounter.
Hurricane incoming. Hey, I don't... Oh, you push the buttons. But they all look like they kind of belong to it. I guess there are some subtle differences.
Wow! This place is huge!
Not mean to jump there. Pretty stingy on the stars. You don't find a lot of them. Oh,
As Mickey surveyed this new world, he noticed colossal storm clouds gathering in the skies. Hopefully the rain would hold off long enough for him to make it back to the castle.
dang. Like getting flushed down a toilet. The worst. Oh my god. Just want to die now. Come and get me, bat.
As Mickey surveyed this new world, he noticed colossal storm clouds gathering in the skies. Hopefully the rain would hold off long enough for him to make it back to the castle.
I like the music. Oh my god.
wondered what sort of subterranean strangeness he was about to encounter.
Hey, Robert. Welcome in. How you doing? Happy Friday.
Huge.
This game's hard, like actually hard.
Wow. This place is huge.
I wouldn't say like hard, but definitely not like something you can sleepwalk through. Like I was foolishly expecting something I could sleepwalk through. Just the small mistakes, like, I mean, they just, yeah, you just, it's
As
fun.
Mickey surveyed this new world,
Not a lot of
he
room for
noticed
error.
colossal storm clouds gathering in the skies.
I'm making a lot of errors,
The
but
rain would hold off long enough for
there's not a
him to
lot of
make it
room for
back to
them.
the castle.
They're brutal. Yeah. It's like there's innocent mistakes in a difficult game, and then there's like a good amount of like just like sloppy things. So it's a very bad mix. Like that. I mean, I don't even know what to classify that as, because that felt earned and also cheap. But it's just so discouraging that you can't get up to 5 stars, like, just to start from a fresh place. Like, what do I need to do to get 5 stars again? Like, I don't remember the last time I had 5 stars, and where can I heal?
Deep underground, Mickey wondered what sort of subterranean strangeness he was about to encounter.
Wow. This place is huge.
place is kicking my ass. Damn it. God, that is painful. Fuck this game. Oh my god. I had the star there too. Oh my god. I don't think they're that rare. I think I'm not that good, and the games that, you know, some of these games, this game is probably not the highest quality platformer. I definitely attribute some of the frustrating nature of this to the game design. It doesn't control amazingly well. But I'm also just a sloppy player. And this game really does not give you like a ton of forgiveness when you screw up.
As Mickey swung past the giant carved duck, he remembered Donald's advice on adventures. Never have 'em.
It's definitely not a bad game. I feel like it's kind of cool. I'm glad they did this, like, this remake. Get me out of here.
Mickey wasn't sure just
Like,
how deep
terrified to do more levels, but The game is just trying to humble me with every stage. Nothing comes easy. Fuck you, bat.
With a giant splash, Mickey plunged into the underwater depths of a creepy cave system, teeming with hungry skellyfish. Mickey wasn't sure just how deep underground he was, but the next rainbow gem had to be there somewhere.
Fuck. I don't know, I'm scared, but if at this point I don't even want to like keep doing this. But I don't know if I leave, like, will I have to do stage 1 over again? I don't want to do that.
With a giant splash, Mickey plunged into the underwater depths of a creepy cave system, teeming with hungry skellyfish.
These levels aren't even that long. They're just like handing me my ass, as they say. Getting my ass handed to me. I didn't think that this game was going to do that after we definitely had a little bit of that going on last night.
The deeper Mickey went into the ruins, the more sure he was that something or someone was watching him.
Dang, I really I want that star. Well, there's the exit.
Everything quaked and creaked. Mickey darted hither and yon for safety, but found none. Suddenly, the entire chamber flooded. Had our hero's luck finally run out? You see, this was the lair of the third Master of Illusion. Was Mickey seeing double? No, there truly were two of them. Everything quaked and creaked. Mickey darted hither and yon for safety, but found none. Suddenly, the entire chamber flooded. Had our heroes
I'm curious whether they're going to start me with 3 stars.
You see, this was
I think
the
they
lair
are, and I'm
of
going to
the
be pissed
third
about it.
Master of Illusion.
No, 5. All right, that renews my spirits a little bit. All right, let's do this. As I say that, something... Why is this not working? Did this game just freeze on me? Oh no. Are they going to make me do this whole stage over again? The buzzing sound is the microphone that I have on but the game, I think, is having a moment.
Sega.
Everything quaked and creaked. Mickey darted hither and yon for safety, but found none. Suddenly, the entire chamber flooded. Had our hero's luck finally run out? You see, this was the lair of the third Master of Illusion.
Just brutal.
Was Mickey seeing double? No, there truly were two of them.
Damn it. I mean, I'm a dead man walking now. And of course, there's no health you can get in the level itself.
Mickey wondered if there were an entire gang of these green-killed guppies.
There's a gang of guppies.
Everything quaked and creaked. Mickey darted hither and yon for safety, but found none. Suddenly, the entire chamber flooded. Had our hero's luck finally run out? You see, this was the lair of the third Master of Illusion.
Fuck that. He got me with his fucking tongue. That's what she said.
Was Mickey seeing double? No, there truly were two of them.
Excruciating. Just they all feel so avoidable and somehow. Well, yeah, that being the most avoidable of them too. God, I'm gonna. Oh my god! If they weren't starting me with 5 stars, I don't know what I'd do.
Everything quaked and creaked.
This is the new one. This is 12 years old. This is a 12-year-old remake of a 35-year-old game.
You see, this was the lair of the third master of illusion.
Did I properly get him, or did I screw it up because he didn't do the tongue thing?
Double? No, there truly were two of them.
Reminds me of the creature from the Black Lagoon. Classic monster movie. Okay, no, I'm hurting him.
Oh, come on!
Mickey wondered if there were an entire gang of these green-killed guppies.
Wow. Just gored. Fuck that. 4 hits. I was doing so good. Fuck that so much. Oh my god.
Everything quaked,
Like,
creaked. Mickey darted hither and yon for safety, but found none.
getting to, like, throw the controller level of frustrated.
Flooded. Had our hero's luck finally run out?
Not quite there yet.
This was the lair of the third master of illusion.
That 4 hit sequence was just devastating. Feeling good, closing in on a victory, wrecked. Life will do that to you.
Was Mickey seeing double? No, there truly were two of them.
Oh, come on!
Mickey wondered if there were an entire gang of these green-killed guppies.
I keep forgetting to use the all-important swim burst. Did I do it?
At last, the yellow rainbow gem. Reward indeed for such courage and cunning. Mickey thought of Minnie.
Savor that
Once he
moment.
had all the gems, he'd build a rainbow bridge straight to his sweetheart.
Oh, bro.
Ms. Rebel was surely shaking in her boots by now. Mickey had the third rainbow gem.
Sunk
He was
them.
determined
Yes.
to get the other
Wow.
four.
This game has been interesting. I think I'm going to end it here. Yes. Thank you for watching. This has been good. I will be back to finish this and recharge my batteries. And I will see you soon. So have a good night and see you next time.